There's a fucking corrupted Thunderjaw up top. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I'm on this on my own because
now's my chance.
my mount can't make it through here. What is that? Just a person. Nice. Oh, the glory of a headshot when you can't see the head. There's a fucking corrupted Thunderjaw up there, and I can't get help. Gonna search it? Holy shit. I don't even know what's going on there. It sounds like something's walking, but I'm assuming they're banging on something.
More Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
How am I supposed to stop this? I shot 3 arrows at the... Oh, okay.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
I was gonna say, I thought I shot 3 times. Got nothing. Figured I'd be sneaking.
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
What the fuck? Was that the discs from the Thunderjaw?
Get over here!
Shit, he shot a disc up.
May the goddess remember!
No, don't have to worry about the discs.
Clear the Nora!
Oh, I can't get him out, but they can get a fucking Thunderjaw.
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
He still has a laser face.
Strike it down!
Nice. Ow, that was really close. What's Thunderjaw weak to?
Destroy it!
Oh yeah, while you guys were here, I was out adventuring and figured out how to kill these things.
The corruption will not take hold! Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
I was hitting the wrong button to craft because I was like, wait, hold on. Is he on my side or who's dying here?
Bring down the demon!
fucking breaking him.
Bring down the demon!
May the goddess remember!
Destroy it!
Freaking charge. Oh, he's swinging. Or tail swinging. Where you going, bitch?
Strike it down!
Faithless and forsaken! Die!
Oh, we're going shit. Just give me a time to
May the goddess
make new
remember!
arrows. Words, good.
Finish them!
Fuck off.
You can't evade the shadow.
You can't breathe.
We did it!
That was awful.
Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Nope. I came back to save everybody. And, to find out who my mom is. Come here, you big bastard. Thank you. My mommy's the mountain. Everything's not over yet. What's that? Why can't I have that? Damn it.
Can't carry more.
And being able to carry 6 really kind of sucks.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. And you saved the tribe.
I know.
Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm badass
I'm
like
glad
that.
to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
Nope, not yet.
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
Oh. What about
How
survivors?
many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never
Excuse me.
before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that.
Who's the guy that just walked in the background?
Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming.
I only saw
Finally,
one Deathbringer,
we
so if you
withdrew
guys
to the
took down
gates of the
another, hell
embrace
yeah.
To make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's
just-
decisions saved lives.
Can we just kill the
for
dumb
her.
bitch that just...
Common sense isn't always...
Oh, Sorry, I didn't mean to
Are
hit
your
X.
injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
Okay, well, we'll talk
I need
later.
to go inside.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I don't give a fuck about
I'm
them.
sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
I came to talk to my mom. Everybody get the hell out of my way.
God has blessed me. She looks like a proper Nora these days.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Wait, hold on. Where's Tab?
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Oh,
Foolish
fuck
woman.
you, Rash.
You welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
Her very
So, you have finally returned.
I'm to your
She
left.
not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done?
By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the
Because-
goddess, Aloy?
Badass.
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
sisters. Surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
I fought my way past an army while you cowered in this cave. You really think you can stop me?
Aloy, that is not necessary.
I don't give a
What
shit.
would you know about what's necessary? About what it took for me to be standing here, now, on this threshold? This was my birthright. You don't get to take it from me a second time.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted.
Ah, but
Correction. Alpha registry restored.
I am the alpha.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
How am I Dr. Sobek? I'm home, Mom. Come on, you've walked through many others so far. Well, I guess this one's like the big one that's gonna give you the answers. God, I look like a freaking snake. See ya. I'm done taking care of you.
Welcome to Abuthia, Cradle 9, Route 1.
809 Route 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Holy crap on a cracker. That's a lot of cradles.
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
We have
So this was it.
Where you were born.
to. You just said made.
But why?
Holy shit, there's so many babies. What, does one pop out every 1,000 years or something?
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those
Nothing's corrupted either.
things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Look, there's fucking little playgrounds and everything in here. Who's that?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No,
Oh, she's a
I'm
robot.
king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
Man, this is getting... Oh, those aren't chambers. Those are desks. I know, like...
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
Oh. So... Damn, I don't want to read all these, because, like, I'm wondering, like, when did... Kindergarten...
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back?
Alright,
If
so
we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible.
they all
You will
look
have
like
to support yourselves
Sobek
now
and
take care of each
what's
other.
his
What will
face?
happen to you?
I will stay here
The dude.
and sleep.
Jim?
And remember, all of you,
What will happen to us?
you will be brave, and you will learn.
Oh, why those two? Like, you couldn't...
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there. Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression
Looks
detected.
like they didn't like this door very much.
Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except
Of course they hated it.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Oh,
They were trapped
For
here.
identiscan.
everything.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry
In plain
authorized.
view of luxurious
Greetings, Dr.
space.
Sobek. You are clear to
What went
proceed.
wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
This is
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is
Can't
a
look at
big
any more of
day.
those.
Your first day of school. Hello, child. My
As I
name is
instantly look at
Samina.
another one.
Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn.
I mean, unless
So
like
much
they took
promise
turns,
and
there's
possibility.
not really a whole hell of a lot.
Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is
Hello,
a
child.
graveyard.
My name
The
is
charnel house of
Samina.
knowledge.
Today
But we
is a
might have
big day.
achieved had we not
Your
been
first
denied
day
it.
of school.
Maybe there's a way to fix
for
it.
you to learn.
But it's
So
not what
much
I
promise and
Of
possibility.
course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of life? Continue your search.
Yeah, I'll get there. I'm dicking around and everything, trying to find. That, I thought it said Apollo. So, mountain was basically home.
Priority access for Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
All right, well.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it.
Okay.
Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all.
So Project Zero failed.
I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance.
Yeah.
It seems you have a destiny to fulfill.
Literally
So
the
when
only
you're
thing
done feeling sorry
left
for
to
yourself,
save
go
the
to the bitter
planet.
climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Yeah, you are literally the only person that can save the world.
Route 1 access unsealed.
Why aren't you jumping to the ledge? Okay, whatever. So
This is going to be interesting.
figured she was her somehow, and oh my god, I thought it was a dead baby. But what I didn't figure that there was multiple of hers, and I didn't expect it to be over 300,000 years ago. Where'd my body go? My torso disappeared.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
I am the goddess.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders. Whole tribes of people just as good as you.
Yeah.
And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian.
I knew she was going to say Meridian.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora, make way for Aloy!
That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Now we're going back to... Is that where Prime's at?
Dealing with corruption beyond the sacred land. Can one woman do such a thing? Even if she is the anointed.
Those who spill their tribe's blood will pay for their desecration.
Ugh. Get out of here and get the map open. So I need to go to Gaia Prime, but was that in Meridian?
Snow's got a bite out here.
or climb? Where are you crouched? I don't. Oh, yeah. Look what I got, bitches. Okay, well, is this. Go here. But I need to go to Meridian, which is here, isn't it? Okay. Well. Yep. Let's go for fast travel.
Another signal.
Signal. Oh. How come it's not showing me how? Seriously? Hey, I got a longhorn! Or broadhorn. Broadhead. Alright, so apparently just go this way. I don't know if something happened and it's not popping up on my map now.
Oh!
Call it that. Rather rude. Oh. Fuck. Can you jump down? There we go.
I guess I can't blame you for that.
No, it's fine. Fine. We'll cross here. Something attached itself to me. Nope, nope, there he goes. Trail right here. All right. Yeah, I don't know why it's not giving me like destination markers like it always has. Hey, Thunderlips. One attacked. I don't know where he went, but it attacked. So was I supposed to meet everyone at Meridian first, or?
I'm ready.
I don't know. How am I doing? Not well. Now what do I do? Oh. I climb.
way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Alright, I fucked my ankles up. We'll do it again. I mean, are they just like regular machines, or are they as hard as corrupted machines? I mean, this will suck having to be on a mountain and do this. Wait, how do you know about the machines up here anyway? And why aren't there? Didn't know we had to go all cinematic there, but okay.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Well, you know, I don't know how many I was actually gonna end up doing. Where do you see the stalkers at? Wait, what? That's the one? Something saw me. Something is seeing me. Oh, it's him. When the hell did this turn into Metal Gear?
I couldn't let you call for help.
Ooh! Oh. Oh, we're making this part tricky now, huh?
Never know when I might need these.
Haven't used the rock in a while.
Need to keep the upper hand. Now they're hunting me.
Nope, nope, nope. Are they both right there? There's 3 of them. Oh, why'd I go for the other one? I hit my... Well, I think I was stuck mid-animation, but I hit my heel. Dang it. Means I gotta go around and do all that again. It's either I do that or... This climb's gonna be annoying. Could by chance put a fucking freaking bonfire up top, could ya? Well, it's either I can go in stealth or I go in blazing.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
So there was 3 watchers. One there, or stalkers. Too far to pick that one up. I don't know where the other one came from. I wondered if I should just go ahead and start fighting. What are you guys doing? Got all concentraty again. Damn it. Sorry, Leo. Ah, it found me. How you doing? Can you give me a hand here?
They're hidden.
I kind of get knocked up into an area where
Nope.
I think I got knocked into an area where they can't get. Of course, they ran off like little bitches. Look at him. Coward. Frick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Leo. What a bunch of cowards.
Low and quiet does it.
Yeah. Served his usefulness. Oh, I want that echo shell. I am stuck. Alright, 2 down. You.
I need this.
There we go. Need them echo shells. So it's only the 3 the 3 stalkers. Trying to have more medicine. Okay, are you gonna like go off?
Stocking up.
Things are kind of annoying. Am I supposed to climb the mountain or? Oh, yep, right there. Okay. I thought I might had to go this way because there's looks like an opening to wander back to. Well, dude, what the hell? It was just nice and sunny. It looked like it would. You'd have to go that way, but I digress. Okay, so apparently the complete fall of civilization didn't happen?
No snow to bury me.
I don't know. Because I'm assuming Zero Dawn didn't happen. Because of Hades.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Where do you want me to go? Oh, over there? There's a fire. You bet your ass I'm going this way. Ah, fire! I can deal with the Watchers. They're nothing. As I about run right into one.
Okay, Aloy. Now what?
That worked out all too. Wait, which way am I going? That worked out all too well. And then it didn't. And then it didn't. Then it didn't. Oh. I can deal with the Glint Hawks. I got fire for that. That's not fire. Don't do it. Whew. Am I going now? You know what? I knew I would turn my back.
Got you.
Since I know you would come over here because your little fucking buddy did. Done? Huh? You done fucking with me? I'm still pretty happy that that was like perfectly timed. That broadhead came running by me. Well, it's blurry and snowy. How am I looking for?
I can still get the upper hand. Guess I'm almost there.
Correct.
Taken on well before, and that was a little too easy. Toasty chicken. Did I say Glen Hawk, but this is a Stormbird? Big old bastard. All right, that ain't working out. Tail swipe me?
The biggest guard you've got, Gaia.
Okay, I'm assuming the Stormbirds are like on Thunderjaw level of bad guy. I've had to fight two of them like this now. They're way fucking easier. Like, holy crap, are they easy? It's gonna be a badass piece as it sits there forever. It's all fucking tied down like that. They'll think an epic battle ensued there when really
Good. I can use this.
freaking cooked a giant little bird. All right, we have like some massive significance going on here. Got some music playing. We're in a unique area. And it told me to go this way, and I am trying to figure out how I'm supposed to climb over this thing. Or walk around.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
How?
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Thank you. Ask and answer.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Yeah, I can't climb. Or fly.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
You mean it'd be a lot of more badass if I could have just nabbed a glint hawk and rode it around, but nope. Can't do those mounts. Oh, ladder. Hey, you couldn't have made a usable one for me?
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key.
So now I'm a key.
A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth.
Holy shit, that's only been 19
the
years?
echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
So...
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but... after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
So why'd you bring me? Or why was I brought here
to restore
and
Gaia?
not to Hades?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Oh, nice. I did go to the door.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry.
Those are like she was.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Kept moving like she was going to do something and then wouldn't do anything.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Mind your footing.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Oh, God.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers.
That's right, Travis.
And here we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? At work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3.
Oh. Go over there, I guess.
Guess that's my way across. Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Hey. Traffic light.
Glad that's over.
So, this all started 300,000 so years ago, but Gaia only destroyed herself 19 years ago?
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh, you needed me to go up the shaft.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it?
Oh yeah, there's not much.
Enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime.
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime.
Elizabeth's room.
Oh, there we go.
I know it.
How do you know?
She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Oh, did I scan them? I was gonna say, I don't see marks.
Elizabeth. What is this?
The hell is this? Oh, her death. Those are flowers.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
Oh, guess who did that?
I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no.
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close.
Damn. And she
Really?
sacrificed herself.
It's all right. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Oh, so... Well, I was gonna say the...
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Oh, I was like, what the hell? Alright, well, what do you want?
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
Oh, yeah.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
Just
She
like
was
you
better
do.
than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart.
No.
Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself.
Exactly.
For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound.
No, I mean,
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's true. Gaia wouldn't
said
have
she wanted to
sacrificed
go
herself, also.
Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
I'm not gonna. Whoop. Whoop. Third time's a charm. What's in here?
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean...
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
What are you... where are you going? Oh my god.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Have we been able to fully figure out
I've been taking a hard look
if we
at the
can
project.
trust this dude?
In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition by subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to climb up there like that. Yeah, I gotta go up there. Yeah, and you know, I was. And I didn't feel that was right. It was a long way down. Splat. Daily briefings. Where am I at? One thing they couldn't get right is, I think, like the jumping momentum. And this, I mean, I'm a broken record now, but played Uncharted, you know how regardless Nate had a like jumping momentum. With her, it feels like it's locked. So even though I can easily jump over a gap, It'll lock her to grab the gap regardless. I wanted to see what that room was. Have you met Ted? Here they are.
What?
You mean what?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you.
Fucking Ted.
I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease.
What
Our
disease?
disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Threatened atmosphere.
Oh. You dick. Damn, what a piece of shit.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
Man, what a piece of shit Ted is.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Oh. Let's just say, is there an easy way to your workshop?
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Where am I going? Climb up. There you go. Why do I feel that the end of this tunnel is not going to be anything good?
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
I knew it!
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire.
Okay.
Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
The Spire.
Which part of Gaia?
Is Gaia.
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus.
Yeah.
Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life.
Sorry about that.
I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
So,
And the Shadow
while
Karja?
he
How did they
deleted
become
everything
involved?
of Apollo,
The Karja Civil War was a happy
Hades
coincidence.
also looks like, I guess they all, had information.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian.
We're gonna learn a little bit here.
Did you?
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door.
The back door to the network.
Secret access.
Nice.
Empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness.
Ruh-roh.
When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
Huh.
The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You know, I was waiting for a backstab, but huh.
You've done terrible things, Silence.
I will allow them, but...
But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically
okay,
the
so
same.
you're still a dick, but...
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Ah, yeah, that's probably gonna be the fun
no
part.
problem.
He just
Silence.
See you around.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
You son of a bitch, get off my property. way,
I have to tell
and
Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city.
hey, spires. We go through the palaces.
The spire.
I can't open the world yet. Did I write down that? Quick answer, no. That does not work like that. Why do I have to take the long ways down?
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the spire.
Ah, there's a fast way. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get the finish to that. I should be usually get ready to get off of here, but kind of pushing because I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow and then Thursday's Slime Rancher, so I kind of like to get this done before I get into Slime Rancher. It's like, poof, hey everyone, I'm here.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Oh, you son of a... Hey,
You'll
hey.
regret not. You'll regret.
The spire's here at Meridian, right? That's why Meridian was so
My duty is
important in the first place. Isn't the spire like right here? I don't know. You guys need cards.
Ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Yvonne, we're in Deep Duke. Yeah, I was half expecting him to be dead.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
You know, for
Aloy,
it to be...
allow me to apologize for my behavior.
Okay, I don't give a shit about Ursa, Ezra, whatever. RC.
After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused.
With the threat of all
If we're to fight together on
life,
the brink of life and death,
they're pretty calm.
I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us.
Keep it in your
Now,
pants, buddy.
It will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
quietly, Dusty.
Stop,
Panic in the
yo.
city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire.
What the fuck do you have on your
Word
head?
was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Alright, rest before the final battle. There is no rest for the wicked.